In a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a boy named Leo. Leo had a heart full of dreams and a head bursting with ideas. He loved to draw and paint, but his family was too poor to afford proper art supplies. Instead, Leo used sticks to draw in the dirt or charcoal from the fire to sketch on scraps of paper. Despite the limitations, his talent shone brightly, and the villagers often marveled at his creations. One crisp autumn morning, as Leo wandered through the forest collecting twigs for his sketches, he stumbled upon something extraordinary. Lying beneath the golden leaves was a paintbrush unlike any he had ever seen. Its handle was carved from smooth, dark wood, and its bristles shimmered as though made of sunlight. As Leo picked it up, a warm, tingling sensation ran through his fingers. Curious, Leo brought the paintbrush back to his small home. He dipped it into a bowl of water, the only paint he had donned, began to draw on an old piece of fabric. To his amazement, as the brush touched the surface, vibrant colors appeared as if by magic. The water transformed into brilliant blues, radiant reds, and glowing golds. Leo's eyes widened in wonder. Over the next few days, Leo experimented with his newfound treasure. Whatever he painted seemed to come alive. A bird he painted on his window flew away with a cheerful chirp. A loaf of bread he painted on the table became real, filling his home with the delicious smell of fresh baking. Word of Leo's magical paintbrush quickly spread, and villagers came from far and wide to see his creations. One day, the mayor of the village visited Leo with a request. "Leo," he said, "our fields have been barren this year, and the harvest is scarce. Could you paint us some crops to feed the village?" Leo nodded eagerly. With careful strokes, he painted golden fields of wheat, lush green vegetables, and rows of fruit trees. To everyone's astonishment, the paintings sprang to life, and the villagers cheered as the fields became abundant once more. "Thank you, Leo," the mayor said. "You have saved us from hunger." As time went on, Leo used his paintbrush to help the village in countless ways. He painted a new bridge over the river, cozy homes for those in need, and even a schoolhouse where children could learn. But not everyone was impressed by Leo's generosity. A wealthy merchant in a neighboring town heard of the magical paintbrush and became envious. He hatched a plan to steal it for himself. One night, the merchant crept into Leo's home and snatched the paintbrush while the boy slept. Laughing to himself, the merchant returned to his mansion and began painting gold coins, jewels, and treasures. Hearing of the merchant's trouble, "I'll take back the paintbrush," he said, "but only if you promise to use your wealth to help others." Humbled and frightened, the merchant agreed. With the paintbrush returned, Leo continued to use its magic to bring joy and prosperity to his village.